Alright, what's up, clowns? So, I have to record this kind of quietly because people are asleep. But, this is going to be the team builder for week 2 of the GDL. So this is a team. My opponent is Wiener Barf. He's got a fantastic name. But looking at his team, as you guys can see on the screen, he's got the Nihilego, he's got the Diggersby, Skarmory, Gudra, Terrakion, Swellow, Galvantula, Ninetales, jeez, Tentacruel, Braviary, Dusknoir, I think, and then finally the Executor. That one's really hard to say. So looking at my team, I kind of wanted to, again, have some combination of 6 mons that take on his, or any combination of 6 mons he could bring. So looking at his team, he's got a really big rock ground weakness. He also has a pretty severe electric weakness, so I kind of wanted to exploit that a little bit. So here we have Armaldo. We got Rock Blast. I don't really need anything else, actually. And Rock Blast is here to get through focus sashes and stuff. So like if his Galvantula is focus sashed, or for whatever reason, if he focus sashes Swellow or Braviary or something like that, we don't have to worry about having to hit 2 stone edges or 2 rock slides or whatever. So that's what Rock Blast is there for. Earthquake does quite the number on his team. It definitely OHKOs Nihilego. It does a shit ton to the Terrakion. I don't think it kills, actually, but it does do a decent amount. Does a solid amount to Galvantula. I think it OHKOs the Ninetales. I think it's close. It might be a roll on the Tentacruel. And of course it just does okay damage to Pokemon that resist it. X-Scissor here is mainly for the Executor if he tries to like sweep somehow with Chlorophyll. Basically that OHKOs for sure. Also does decent damage on neutral hits and stuff because it's stab. And Rapid Spin here is obviously to get rid of hazards and stuff. So looking at the EVs, we got almost max HP. Obviously if he sets up rocks or something, I'll take less with an odd number of HP. Because Armaldo is a bug type, so max attack, obviously. I put 8 into special defense with the Assault Vest, and what the Assault Vest allows me to do, it allows me to take hits from his special mons like Gudra, special Swellow. Thunder from Galvantula is I think it does around 50% max, so it could be a 2-hit KO. So, and I think that's everything that I had noted. Yeah. So Armaldo and Clefable here are going to be best buddies because Clefable is actually my cleric. So I actually have Heal Bell and Wish to heal my mons. So if Armaldo takes any damage, that's Clefable's job to heal him up. Just because Armaldo does such a number to my opponent's team, I definitely want to keep this guy around. So next we have Reuniclus. He's coming back for week 2. Although this time I'm actually running a Trick Room variant. You'll notice on Armaldo I'm actually running Brave Nature minus speed, with no speed investment. Reason for that is Trick Room. So the slower I am, obviously I'll move quicker, or I'll move first in the Trick Room. So that's the idea behind that. Calm Mind. If I get the Trick Room up, I can set up some Calm Minds and possibly sweep. Shadow Ball's there for the Dusknoir. It also obviously hits the Execute, and it does decent damage to the rest of his team. Obviously, you gotta be wary about Diggersby because it's a normal type, it's immune to the Shadow Ball. And Psyshock is there because it hits Gudra really hard. It hits it on the defensive side rather than the specially defensive side. And it just hits his team really, really hard. Same thing for Tentacruel, it hits it on the defensive side rather than the special defensive side. So for the EVs, we got a Quiet Nature, no speed investment, max HP, max special attack, 4 in defense. Pretty standard spread, I guess. I try to do something fun though. Trick Room's fun, so we'll see how it goes. So next, I kind of showed you Bruno already, so leftovers, Magic Guard. Oh, Reuniclus actually has Regenerator here, because I didn't want to go Magic Guard when I have Heal Bell here, so every time I swap out, I'll get 1/3 of my HP back. So Heal Bell just gets rid of statuses. Wish restores half my HP. It takes 2 turns. I can also pass it to any of my teammates here. Stealth Rock, you guys know what that does. Stealth Rock actually does quite the number to his team, along with breaking any sashes he might have. Moonblast, pretty much just for stab. Also hits Gudra decently hard. Already went over that. So the EVs, I just went for a 252 spread. Very, very standard with the calm nature. I actually need to make that a bold nature. That was a mistake on my part. But yeah, that'll be a bold nature, and that allows me to take hits from like Diggersby, Terrakion, stuff like that, his physical hitters. Next, we have Alex Sprites, the Keldeo, returning for week 2, and running a similar set to week 1. Choice Scarf, Hydro Pump, Scald, Secret Sword, and Hidden Power Electric. So Hydro Pump basically is just for sheer damage output. It does an okay amount to Skarmory. It pretty much... It doesn't... it OHKOs a decent amount of his team, but he obviously has the Dusknoir, which would be able to take a hit. And obviously he has some mons that resist. Secret Sword here is kind of filler, I guess. It does hit Diggersby and the Terrakion for super effective damage. Scald, just to burn stuff, really. And if I don't want to risk missing a Hydro Pump, I can get some nice stab damage with Scald. And Hidden Power Electric is mainly for Skarmory, Swellow, Braviary, stuff like that. So, EV spread, same as last week, 252. There's no point in speed creeping really, because nothing on my team outspeeds his fastest mon, which is Swellow, or it might be Galvantula. I think it's Swellow. But yeah, there's really no point in me speed creeping. Just max, that's fine. Next we have Sableye, basically your standard Smogon set. Leftovers as the item, Prankster as the ability. Luckily this week my opponent does not have any dark types, so basically anything on his squad can be affected by my Prankster moves. So Foul Play uses their attack against him, Taunt just stops them from doing like setting up hazards, stuff like that. Will-O-Wisp burns, halves their attack, stuff like that. And Recover just to get some HP back. Calm Nature, 252 for, literally standard Smogon set. And finally we have Assault Vest, Snorlax making a return week 2. Really similar set to last week, except I went with a Brave Nature instead of Adamant, just to abuse the Trick Room a little bit. Same EVs though, pretty much. Just no speed investment. I went with Earthquake, just because it hits Nihilego. It actually it OHKOs the shit out of that. It also hits Terrakion, Galvantula really hard. It might actually OHKO Galvantula. It definitely does after Stealth Rocks, I think. OHKOs Ninetales. I think it OHKOs Tentacruel as well, but don't hold me against that. Ice Punch and Fire Punch are here basically because he has a lot of birds. He has bird spam out the wazoo, so both of these hit his birds. Fire Punch is mainly for the Skarmory, and Crunch hits the Dusknoir. It also hits the I can't say that one, Executor. There we go. So that's pretty much the squad, guys. Sorry I had to record it all weird, but people are asleep, so I don't want to wake people up. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and let's hope we win week 2 as well.